before this: academic, artistic, athletic, service-minded, competitive, engaging, and highly successful group of young adults. Tonight they are the pride of their families, Kimberly High School, and of course, our community. I'm Mike Rico, principal of Kimberly High School. I'm proud to stand here representing the exceptional educators in our district, many of whom are seated behind the class of the 2017. While parents are our child's first teacher, our educators are committed to our mission of ensuring that every student is given the opportunity to reach their potential through academics, the arts, and co-curricular activities. The efforts of our teaching staff and support staffs, coupled with the support of our Board of Education, has enabled us to prepare these talented students for their post-secondary, post-high school lives, and as a result of recognition from the Washington Post, the College Board of the state of Wisconsin. Throughout tonight's ceremony, you will hear about many additional points of Papermaker pride. At this time, please stand if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your hats as the Kimberly High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Craig Dahl and Mr. Daniel Dahl, performs our national anthem. Please remain standing after the anthem for our Pledge of Allegiance. The officers of the class of 2017, President William Wagner, Vice President Riley Pettit, Secretary Charlie Violo, Treasurer Rebecca Truax, Representatives Jacqueline Vandenboom and Garrett Larson. They will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Joining me on stage this evening, Mrs. Lori Verhagen, Kimberly High School Associate Principal, Mr. Steve Vermeulen, Kimberly High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Jason Nate, Kimberly High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Ryan McGinnis, Kimberly High School Director of Athletics, Dr. Bob Mayfield, our District Administrator, Dr. Montgomery Elmore, our Board of Education President, Mr. Brad Sievers, Board of Education Vice President, Mrs. Debbie Roberts, Board of Education Clerk, Mrs. Mary Criminal, Board of Education Member, Mrs. Penny Ho, Board of Education Member. Our board members, Mr. Chuck Rundquist and Mrs. Amy Neville, were unable to attend this evening. Please welcome to the microphone Kimberly High School's Associate Principal, Lori Verhagen.
Kimberly High students that have received a vast array of recognitions, awards, and scholarships. During the processional and before you, students don a variety of cords and stoles that are added to their academic regalia, each representing a unique accomplishment of which to be proud. Students wearing red, black, and white cords are recognized as Gallon grads by the Community Blood Center, while the blue and green cord recognizes our first global scholar. Students recognized for their excellent accomplishments in academic rigor are signified by black, silver, and gold stoles. Students wearing the black stoles graduate with honor, cum laude. Silver stoles signify students graduating with great honor, magna cum laude. And students wearing gold stoles have completed the most extensive, academically rigorous coursework at Kimberly High School and are awarded the highest honor, summa cum laude. Gold cords are awarded to students inducted as members of the Kimberly High School National Honor Society. These students apply by invitation only and are selected based on 4 criteria: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Please congratulate all of these students for the extensive achievements they have accomplished. At this time, Mr. Ben DeCook and Mrs. Marcia Casper, the Kimberly High School National Honor Society advisors, will come forward. On behalf of our staff, Mr. DeCook and Mrs. Casper will present the salutatorian and valedictorian medallions. We would like to give special recognition for the notable academic accomplishments of the Kimberly High School class of 2017. Salutatorian, Maxwell Long. Max is the son of Rachel and Eric Long. Mr. and Mrs. Long, please stand, and Max, come forward to receive your salutatorian medallion. We honor the distinguished accomplishments of the Kimberly High School class of 2017 valedictorian, William Wagner, the son of Kristen and Todd Wagner. Mr. and Mrs. Wagner, stand and will come forward to receive the valedictorian medallion. Our class of 2017 poem is entitled Prologue. Our poet is a top 10 student who is a member of National Honor Society, Project Green, and Link Crew. Please welcome Miss Lena Simon.
Hope, optimism, however blind they be, are integral in times of vast uncertainty. The single eye the 3 faiths share is enough for them to see the empathy they've weaved into our golden tapestry. Our souls are still new and our wit is still pointed. We're fresh, but our plans are mostly disjointed. All we know is the hunger to chase down the stars. The potential is there, The most charmed of the atoms, the most daring rays of sun, are united and at work inside us, each and every one. Nature, nurture, and their variations have been fruitful in producing 333 fine daughters and fine sons. Like when ink spills and spreads to the edge of the page, we hasten to cast off the boundaries of age. On the stage, at the desk, on the field, our hard work is quantifiable by every gauge. You don't have to believe in us for us to exist. Don't get ahead of yourself. We aren't legends or myths. We have scholars, athletes, artists, servicemen and women, and angels in our midst. We have that self-awareness, that existential spark that the greatest generations used to make their mark. If you listen, you can hear our ancestors whispering, "Hark, we always knew they were a good bunch." Beyond the open morrow and beyond what follows that, our innovation will not stutter. It won't skip a beat. We'll be given lots of square-shaped pegs to fit in oval slats. The team of 17 will be eternally at that. Count on our literacy, integrity, vivacity. No matter what, you can't forget our unequivocality. The future is in the hands of people with tenacity. The last 4 years have merely been a prologue.
Thank you, Lena. Each year, all seniors are given the opportunity to apply to speak at graduation. The class officers, those not applying to speak, screen the applications and they select the individuals to speak on behalf of the class. Our first speaker is a great example of a student who has excelled in career and technical education classes, specifically marketing and DECA. She has served as the state of Wisconsin DECA president, successfully competed at DECA international competitions. Additionally, she's received a Gold Award for academic excellence, is ranked in the top 5 of the class, and has been a member of Art Club and National Honor Society. She is Miss Charlie Fisher.
Welcome, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, loved ones, and you, class of 2017, to the Kimberly High School graduation ceremony. My name is Charlie Fisher, though many of the people I look out upon now know me just as DECA Charlie. And I am proud to be a part of the class of 2017 and honored to be reflecting on all the years that came before this one. So, in the spirit of reflection, I'm going to put you on the spot, seniors. I want to see how many of us wish, at one point, that high school would hurry up and be over already. Raise your hands. I don't think it was all of you. How many of us complained about school, or getting up early, or getting too much homework? Once again, all of you. How many of us thought that 12 years of school seemed like it would take forever, that it would never really end? Well, 12 years ago does seem like forever ago. Because a little under 12 years ago, we were all starting first grade. Walking into Jansen, Woodland, Sunrise, Westside, maybe Holy Spirit, or wherever else, with our colorful backpacks and lunchboxes. Back then, the best days were when we got extra recess time, or when we got to play Alligator Swamp. And our troubles came from scrapes and bruises from playing too hard, and fights with our parents over bad times. And 8 years ago, we were starting 5th grade. This was the era of the great Mapleview versus Woodland rivalry. Because we all know how intense those intramurals really were. Go Bobcats. The best days were birthdays. The treats were always brought in for the whole class. Or when you got that new shirt from Aeropostale. Or when we took that class trip to Camp Deal Live. And our troubles came from getting our hair pulled by Boy starting 7th grade a little under 6 years ago. And 6 years ago, JIG seemed like a big, scary maze, and we felt so grown up because we got to choose a few of our classes. We even had a big student services office and multiple lunch times. We were high rollers now. The best days were spirit dress-up days, or the cardboard battle with Mr. Hagman's tech class, or being able to walk to the Y after school because it was so close, your parents didn't even need to drop you off. Or just finally being done, because let's be honest, was middle school really fun for anyone? I definitely did not peak in middle school, as anyone who witnessed my brief and kind of horrifying career in basketball can attest to. Our troubles consisted of if anyone would ask us to dance at team night, and how to fit in with the cliques of middle school, and if we were going to run the pacer in gym that day. Luckily, the next 4 years didn't include the pacer, even if we did have AP gym. Because a little under 4 years ago, we all bonded under the extreme awkwardness of Wing Crew as we started out freshman year. We heard over and over again that this was a new start, that high school was different. And it was, except maybe not at first. You know how freshmen to us are a little bit immature, kind of obnoxious, and tend to block up the hallways while walking at an excruciatingly slow pace? We were exactly like them a few years ago. We were just as loud in the LMC, and thank goodness our humor has more or less grown with us. But high school did turn out to be different, because now our best days are the ones where our essays or projects or tests went well after hours upon hours of study, or Friday night lights on the field or in the stands, or winning an award in DECA or HOSA, forensics or solo ensemble, or any of the great organizations that we are so lucky to have. The best days could be taking a stage on opening night in front of a crowd excited to see what incredible things the KHS Drama Department has done with the latest production. The best days include homecoming week, with dress-up days that give us a chance to put those weird items in our closet to use, and a dance that gives us great Instagram pictures for the next few months, and a night full of laughter and pretty bad music, but good memories nonetheless. The best days include beating your personal record in a race or in the weight room, knowing that you are adding to the well-deserved reputation that yes, we are the paper makers, and yes, we're going to win at sports. The best days include days when you finish an art class project or answer a hard question right, or when you convince your teacher to put that FRQ off just one more day, or winning the BOGO at Culver's, or split a family fry at JV's with your best friends. We've had our share of troubles too. We aren't leaving high school with all the same friends we came in with, but we have found new people through new experiences. We struggled through challenging classes that made us stay out past midnight, but eventually we learned how we study best and how to deal with an imperfect GPA. We had struggles with family, with friends, with teachers, with ourselves and who we wanted to be. But our troubles in high school were ones that we have now conquered. Because here we are today, accumulation of memories and moments and lessons learned from the past 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 12 years of our lives. We took a lot of different paths to get here, with some being in sports, with some only having the ability to be sports fans, with some in theater, in art, in academics, in clubs, in organizations, in jobs. All those paths had their own fair share of bumps, rocks, hills, and even mountains for us to face. And yes, we have lost a classmate and a friend to tragedy on this journey. Brandon's path may have ended, but his memory and impact on our lives and community has not, and he is in each of us today. And we should be proud of what we have done in spite of the tragedies we have felt, in spite of the bumps, the rocks, the hills, and even the mountains, because now we stand taller on the other side. And that is because we did not have to go down our paths alone, not even close. We were guided by the amazing and supportive staff here at KHS, from our welcoming student services office to the teachers that always let us vent, thanks Mrs. B, and even the teachers that put up with our crazy schedule and frequent tardies, sorry Mrs. K, Mr. Holshoe. To the ones that gave up so much of their time to be amazing advisors, thanks Mrs. Callens and all the DECA advisors. To the teachers that push us to strive for excellence in what we do and who we are, thanks TVB. To the unique and essential dedication of each and every one of the teachers and staff I just don't have the time to name. Thank you. And of course, a thank you has to go out to another group that stuck with us on our paths, no matter how many times we tried to push them off and go at it alone. Parents, guardians, grandparents, family, thank you so much for putting up with early mornings and late nights, teenage angst, and ridiculous fights. Thank you for loving us and supporting us and molding us into the people that sit before you today. We're all grown up and ready to take on the world. And ready to take on the world we are, full of different passions and interests and skills that have led us down those different roads. We may have taken different ways to get here, different paths that led to this moment of graduation, but look at what it has all accumulated to. Look at the success that diversity of choices has brought us. I look out and I am so proud of the scholars, the artists, the athletes, the talented, the dedicated, the unique, and the funny. I am so proud of you, KHS class of 2017. So one last time, seniors, I'm going to ask you a question. But this time, there's no need to raise your hand. Just please stand up. Yeah. So, seniors, what's your number? 1. Here's to us, to where we have been, where we are now, and where we are going. May our paths meet again.
Thank you, Charlie. The second speaker selected by the officers has been highly involved in band, vocal music, theater. He's performed with the Macy's Parade Band in New York, been part of many honors bands, and is an award-winning music theater performer. He received the Cole Award for Academic Excellence, a National Merit Scholarship, and is a class of 2017 valedictorian, class president, and has taken so many AP classes. He's the first Kimberly High School student to graduate with a GPA above 5. Yeah. Please welcome to the stage Mr. William Winger.
Charlie, thank you for your meaningful reflection on our past and for all the fond memories it has allowed us to recall. Wherever you are. Thank you, Charlie. Administrators, staff, parents, family members, and guests, thank you for being here. It is because of you that we have had the privilege of experiencing all that we have over the past 4 years. You have been instrumental in ensuring that our time at Kimberly High School has been, to date, the most exciting, fulfilling, productive, and joyous phase of our lives. You may notice that I included a short qualifier in that statement, to date. For those who were present last year for Nate Bucklinger's speech, you'll recall his concluding thesis. Though high school has constituted the best days of our lives thus far, in no way should we let it stay that way. We can't allow ourselves to peak, and we must continue to strive for happiness and seek out thrills. I subscribe to the same philosophy. Some of you may be aware that one of my biggest hobbies is music. Go band. I am a saxophonist, and jazz is where the bulk of my passion lies. Since my first flirtations with the art form in middle school, my development as a musician has complemented my growth as an individual. I believe that the vital lessons which I have gained along my musical journey constitute sound advice within all walks of life. And I encourage each of you to, at the very least, Consider them as you maintain your upward trajectory toward your ideal self. Here to accompany these lessons are Mr. Todd Wegner, my father, and Max Volk, one of my best friends. First and foremost is improvisation, the basis of jazz. Playing merely what is written on the page is never an option for an exceptional musician. A true improviser must ornament, embellish, and construct in order to produce unique musical ideas. Likewise, in life there's no set structure you can cling to. You will have moments where you find yourself injected into an unfamiliar situation with no inkling of how to proceed. More plausibly, these moments will be stretches, weeks, months, or years of your life camped out on unexplored terrain. Don't let these foreign experiences shut you down or scare you off. Instead, acknowledge their novelty, appreciate it, and roll with it. Take your prior knowledge, adapt it to your present circumstances, and when you reach a blank space, make it up. Approach the world like a jazz musician does. The more often you do, the more confident you'll feel, and the more people will say, that guy knows what he's doing, even when you have no idea what you're doing. Embrace improvisation, as it will afford you the versatility, flexibility, and spontaneity necessary for an adventurous life. Any instrumentals in the audience this evening are likely familiar with the term flub. It's synonymous with error. Sorry about that flub, though it also works as a verb. Geez, Max really flubbed that solo. Its prominence within musical communities is indicative of a self-evident fact. Musicians are constantly making mistakes. I can assure you that even the greatest improvisers do not play without a flub. They admit that it's a flub or try to justify it as a passing tone. But the fact is that no player is perfect. What distinguishes an exceptional musician is that they utilize these inevitable errors as a springboard for self-improvement. They acknowledge their mistake, humbly accept constructive criticism, and work hard to avoid making it again. All humans are inescapably fallible, so the occasional fault is no fault at all. What's imperative is that you don't allow yourself to dwindle on a minor misstep. Instead, when you mess up, take a breath, swallow your pride, and move on with newfound humility and a stronger understanding of yourself. You'll never find a professional jazz player who hasn't practiced for literally thousands of hours. Charlie Parker, Dave Brubeck, Miles Davis, and countless others none of us have ever heard of. Every one of them has dedicated an almost surreal amount of time to the intense pursuit of their craft. As an amateur, I personally haven't even come close to the degree of practice that the profession demands. However, I understand that persistent, devoted, ravenous preparation is necessary to achieve greatness as a musician. In my opinion, this is how every one of you should approach whatever it is that makes you tick. This may be a controversial perspective, but I wholeheartedly believe that there is never an excuse not to be working as hard as you possibly can. Find something you care about and attack it with effort. Directed, fastidious, and thorough work toward a goal, a career, or a passion is the best route toward becoming the best, happiest version of yourself. These are my words of advice. Take them with a grain of salt, because, spoilers, this is one of those cases where I'm only pretending that I know what I'm doing. But take a moment to consider them. Just turn them over in your head. Not tonight, because we'll all be working hard at graduation celebration, but someday this summer. If what I've said tonight makes even the smallest difference in the way one person here looks at the world, I'll be content, because it means this won't have been a complete waste of your time. Class of 2017, I look forward to the future with immense anticipation because I believe we are bound to accomplish amazing things. I wish you the best of luck to each and every one of you. And to quote lyricist Matt Gordon and my favorite jazz standard, the one that you're hearing right now, there will never, ever be another you.
Thanks to Will as well as Max and Mr. Wegner for our first ever musically accompanied speech. Thanks also to Ms. Jenny Loomis for her work with all of our graduation speakers. Under the leadership of Mr. John Hopke and Mr. Todd Wagner, our Kimberly High School Choir program has been highly successful again this year. Kimberly High School Choir members took nearly 200 events to the District Music Festival and over 100 events to the State Music Festival. Thank you to our senior choir members for an outstanding musical career at Kimberly High School. Tonight, we showcase the senior members of the Kimberly High School Choir as they perform North. concert choir under the direction of Mr. John Poppy will perform Shenandoah. Again, thank you to all members of our choir and our directors, Mr. Poppy and Mr. Wakener, for an outstanding music performance. I've been thinking for the past several weeks about what I should say during my opportunity to speak to the class of 2017 for one last time. There were many ideas dealing with academic excellence, awards, unique accomplishments, even that football streak thing. After much consideration, I thought I'd share with you what it means now that you've earned a diploma from Kimberly High School in the Kimberly Area School District. It means you've met some of the most challenging academic requirements for graduation in the state. Each of your 4 years here you've earned and been recognized as one of America's most challenging high schools. So those banners flying behind you there. It means you have the right to be proud of yourself. You've achieved an important goal, and I know you had some fun along the way. It means you have a responsibility to thank people who have helped you reach this milestone. Those people include your parents, family members, friends, and the outstanding educators in our district. It means you have some additional doors that are open for you for your future because you've earned numerous college credits, youth apprenticeship certifications, CNA and child care licenses, Microsoft Office accreditations, that list can go on. And that's because we have a strong career and technical education program that complements our slate of advanced placement, or EP offerings. It means you get to come back to Kimberly High School in the years to come and point to the awards and banners that you helped earn as a paper maker. Take a second sometime tonight and look around and see how many of the banners that are flying here, on the sidewall, behind me, on the plaques in the hallways, include the years 2014, 15, 16, 17. It's unbelievable what you guys have accomplished in so many different venues. It means you can take pride in the countless hours of community service you have accrued and reflect on the many people that you have helped through your community service. And hopefully that reflection causes you to continue to pursue a life filled with service to others. It means you have earned the opportunity to gather large numbers of family members together to bring you gifts and money. And ultimately, it means absolutely nothing unless you take the foundation of education and experiences that you have built through elementary, intermediate, middle, and high school to construct a meaningful future that leads to your personal happiness. As I thought about your 4 years at Kimberly High School, I realized this class defies a one-word description. You are a unique collection of talented, caring, intelligent, humorous, and at times very strange individuals. Many of you have overcome challenges that would have caused others to simply quit. Don't change. Your uniqueness is refreshing. Continue to celebrate it. This is a class that I see that will challenge the status quo in a positive manner. You are problem solvers with unique perspectives on life who can make our community and our world a better place. On behalf of Mrs. Verhagen, Mr. Nate, Mr. Verboemen, Mr. McGinnis, and the entire staff of the Kimberly Area School District, I offer you my sincere thanks and best wishes for happiness and success. Know that you'll be missed, and you'll always be a paper maker. Dr. Mayfield, I'm proud to present to you the Kimberly High School class of 2017.
I've learned a couple of things tonight. One is I flub up, and that's okay. The second thing, I got advice on the way in, and they said, "Hey, Bob, the best speech is a done speech, so giddy up." So I'm going to work on that. Good evening, parents, family, friends, and a shout out to the people that are watching us over the internet. I want to thank you for celebrating with us tonight, because this really is a special celebration. Every time I come to a graduation, you listen to our seniors sing their final song, and it just gives me chills. And we are in a really special place, and I hope you all know how special it really is. Class of 2017, this night is really all about you. So I have the honor of talking to you for a couple minutes here. And if you'll indulge me, I will give you a couple pieces of wisdom, maybe. Before we get started, though, I'd like you to acknowledge the teachers seated behind you. Their seating is symbolic in that their mission to help you prepare for life after high school, they've been behind you all the time. For the last 12 years, they've been there. Why don't you stand up, turn around, give them a thank you. Also, you should got to give Eric Saxby a round of applause for calling the extra snowy this year. Eric was delivered as promised, so you got it. Tonight is a special graduation for me. For some of you, you were my last 4K class as a principal at Jansen Elementary. You were my 10th graduation speech, a nice round number. And of course, I have 2 children that are in with this exceptional class, for those of you who didn't know that. So you could say that I'm really uniquely invested in the success of this class. Class of 2017, you did not disappoint. Mr. Riefeld summed it up well when he said, "You are unique and have met the high academic arts and athletic expectations of Kimberly High School. You also get the unfortunate or dubious label of being overachievers for being the last classes in the state of Wisconsin to graduate. So I apologize for the schedule tonight. And I've heard it a lot, so everybody can yell at me later. When we change the schedule next year, we're out May 31st. So preparing for tonight, people did ask me, what is it going to talk about, and give me a lot of advice. Tonight we're going to talk about 2 things: relationships and success. In relationships, the first thing, and I think the most important, is you didn't get here alone. So keep that in mind whenever you're thinking about the things you have. Also, remember to hug your mom and your dad tonight when you leave, because they're going to need one. Relationships matter, and now is the time for you to seek and develop professional relationships. Those as well as quality friendships. For those of you going to tech or college, when you sit down in that first class, introduce yourself to the person next to you, get their contact. You guys snap or whatever you do, but get that information. If you're going into the workforce, introduce yourself to everyone in your company and find out what it's going to be, what it takes to be a great teammate. Don't ever underestimate the power and the need for friendships. You never know where to find them. Now, I have a true story. My best friend was found one day by saying, "Hello, neighbor," into an open window as I walked by. But don't just settle for any old friendship. Find the ones that make you a better person. You are graduating with a class of 350 classmates into a world of 7 million. Surround yourself with successful, positive people and make a difference in the world together. Whatever leads your life, whether it be spiritual or other, embrace it and live that life to serve one another through the love and the friendships that you find. You will experience challenges in your life, and I can say it's a lot easier with friends. Success. I think this next one here you will know very well. There's an external view about Kimberly Area School District of what our success is, and then there's the internal reality of what it takes for us to be successful. You have all experienced what I call the haters. I was going to play the song tonight, but I thought that'd be a little long. Because we win too much, and it isn't just about sports. Recently, I had a parent from Districts of the West talk to me about a middle school math meet. They were mad because our students were winning too much. They had 8 of the top 10 finishers, and our team swept. It wasn't too long ago that our students came back from a Rube Goldberg competition, and they overheard the judge suggest that we cheat, and that's why our machine is so good. Everywhere I go, and I mean everywhere, I experience the jealousy of our football team's success. They don't see everybody up at 5 a.m. every single day in the summer lifting either. But it doesn't stop there. When our band went to play at state, it shows up with 5 buses, and people are watching the sea of Kimberly band members pile out. I got to hear the comments from other parents from other schools, and their comments were just priceless. So frequently, I hear people refer to us as the University of Kimberly. Honestly, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What I hope you understand is that success, our success, your success, is a direct reflection of your effort. And that there is only one way to achieve success. It's just long hours and hard work. It is the process, and it's the process of trying to reach your potential, where that winning mindset and success is born. So as you leave here tonight, don't settle. Never forget about what it is that matters. When you do things the right way, success, winning happens. So go and take that attitude, knowing it is the work ethic that makes you and us different. It doesn't matter if you're going into the workforce, to school, or to military. Work in the Kimberly way, and you will experience success. And for the haters, don't fight them. Embrace the jealousy as an affirmation of your hard work, and always be a proud paper maker. Each year I tell the graduating class to go, grow, and and come back when you're ready to raise your family. If you can't make it back, spread your paper paper pride and high expectations wherever you are. I am proud to know you, to be your principal, superintendent, coach, and father. Good luck to a very special class of 2017. Dr. Elmer, I certify that the class of 2017 have met the graduation requirements of the Board of Education in the state of Wisconsin, and I'm proud to present this class to you.
Thank you, Dr. Mayfield. I would ask the members of the class of 2017 who are joining the military to please stand so that we can recognize you for your service to our country. Now, I would also like the class to stand, and it's a tradition for me to ask you to stand up, pick out a family member, a teacher, coach, look at them, give them a round of applause, and thank them for helping you to bring you to this point in your life. So stand up, class. Applause, Landon. Good job. So, your parents and loved ones have nothing but the highest hopes and expectations of you. But for your parents, I have to say, now you have to be prepared to be watchers at this point. Your time as directors are over. You're about to become the followers of a fantastic series that's much better than anything on Netflix. And as a parent of 3 Kimberly grads, my wife and I have often said to each other that now observing our adult children is like watching 3 different movies. And at this point, we have no impact whatsoever on the storyline, on the plot. All we do is we get to watch. We know that at some point we'll show up in the credits somewhere at the end, but you get to watch. So we'll look forward to that. I too would be remiss if I didn't mention this street. What an amazing accomplishment to remain at such a top level performance for so many years. The time, energy, effort, and commitment of all those who have been involved with it has been amazing. We talk about the pursuit of excellence all the time within our district, and this is the best example I can think of excellence. 7 years in a row of being recognized as the top high school in America is unbelievable. Those banners represent that. And granted, the football team is doing a pretty job. Good job for their strength as well. So, graduates, you've done an awesome job as individuals, as teams, as a class. You've shown how to create a personal and collective path towards excellence. You've been given the tools for achieving your future goals. Your life forward won't be an internet search. Those searches are just rigged to show you the way according to Google. Facebook is just trying to sell you stuff. So you're going to either have to figure it out, or maybe Siri can tell you what you should do. Siri, what should a student do after high school graduation?
I don't really like talking about myself.
So, I've done that about 45 times. Every time I get a different answer. So it means that you guys are going to have to figure that out for yourselves. Mr. Riedfeld, Mrs. Verhagen, Mr. Nate, and Mr. McGinnis, would you please call the roll of the Kimberly Area School District Class of 2017?
Coming forward to represent our teaching staff in the presentation of graduation medallions will be Mrs. Amy Reed, Mr. Todd Wegner, and Mrs. Mickey Wise. Assisting with ushering of our seniors will be our school counselors, Mrs. Tracy Hoffman, Mr. Chris Viola, Mrs. Sarah Sigismund, Mrs. Katie Philip, and Mrs. Sarah Tenney. Out of respect for all students and families, please hold all applause and recognition to the end so every student's name can be heard when read. Amelia Nicole Abraham. Joshua James Kenneth Alberts. Emily M. Allard. Hannah Marie Jacques. Alexander D. Alt. Amber M. Anderson. Brett A. Anderson. Sarah, Joe, and Julie. Maria G. Anholzer. Zuhad Muhammad Ansari. Mitchell T. Armstrong. Joy M. Arnoldson. J. E. Bailing. Miranda R. Baker. Jared M. Barth. Mason Michael Bartel. Elena G. Barton. Jasmine H. Becerra. Nicholas James Beck. Michael A. Becker. Emily R. Bean. Raina J. Belzer. Isaac B. Benz. Jeremy J. Bernard. Solomon A. Best. Brady A. Betters. Daniel H. Beyer. Charles J. Biolo. Abigail G. Blahowiak. Trenton C. Blum. Juliana Mauzy. Mason Daniel Bostwick. Hannah E. Brocktra. Logan T. Russ. Tyler J. Russ. Grace E. Buchanan. Samuel H. Buckinger. Benjamin H. Buckner. Taylor D. Burnett. Avery R. Burns. Mason Riley Buss. Jamie L. Call. Riley J. Karachi.
Emma Carew. Ryan Patrick Carney. Zachary R. Carney. Michael P. Cartwright. Rachel Leith. Haley Marie Evers. Hannah Marie Farrell. Quinn Joseph Bell. Charlie B. Fisher. Reagan M. Fisher. Nathan R. Fleming. Brandon J. Fox. Nicole E. Fox. Rebecca L. Fox. Alexis E. Fortune. Catherine Fasagi. Stephanie Gardner. Yana M. Gensler. Anthony G. Geebish. Kyle A. Geekman. Julie Wangico Gatau. Lakin A. Golan.
Autumn M. Gomez Tyler. Ricky Gonzalez Casmar. Claire C. Gerges. Jonathan G. Graminsky. Shayna A. Grasso. Rebecca R. Royd. Joshua Tyler James Grunsky. Zachary Russell Gundrum. Dylan L. Hall. Jared A. Hamilton. McKinley Ann Hammond. Ashley S. Hanschke. Morgan Lori Hank. Zachary Wendell Hansen. Megan K. Parker. Lindsay Jane Hegel. McKenna Catherine Heidemann. Kyle T. Hennessy. Elissa Ray Hurst. Caleb Joseph Hermans. Alexandra N. Petto. Haley Hope Hirsch. Elizabeth H. Hodge. Jackie L. Hodkevich. Benjamin R. Holsworth. Matthew S. Howell. Peyton J. Keebner. Olivia G. Hughes. Trevor Huss. Caitlin Joy Hallwhite. Taylor Ann Hurst. Trenton Scott Highland. Kyra A. Jansen. Megan R. Jansen. Allie J. Jansen. Ethan C. Jensen. Alec D. Johnson. Ashton M. Johnson.
Drew Anthony Johnson. Taylor A. Johnson. Jenna M. Johnston. Eric M. Jorgensen. Lydia R. Jorgensen. Janelle E. Jung. Melissa Ray Komrowski. Alexander W. Kane. Tyler N. Carius. Lauren M. Carmen. Michaela Rose Keith. Drew Allen Kennedy. Mason J. Kickland. Josiah T. King. Soren R. King. Riley J. Kirch. Jacob William Kazuski. Cheyenne R. Klitsky. Danielle Elaine Clone. Leah Marie Klotz Bartline. Sawyer Keith Knipple. Claire Marie Cortens. Nicholas Paul Krabby. Caden M. Kraus. Caroline A. Croner. Olivia R. Croner. Cameron M. Croner. Jacob P. Krieger. Noah S. Krieger. Elizabeth E. Lamarche. Carly M. Lavarge. Caleb D. LeCount. Jessica L. Ladd. David J. Lawyer. Sydney T. Lamers. Libby J. Lang. Chloe Kate Larson. Garrett L. Larson. Alexandra Marie Laundrie. Madeline Lauren Laundrie. Adam G. Lawrence.
Noah J. Leary. Desiree I. Lempesis. Chase L. Levnick. Adrian D. Lewis. Noah T. Lahosik. Cindy Lynn. Kendra R. Luttrell. Chandra A. Lockhart. Brendan Connor Lobaka. Maxwell E. Lom. Brady Douglas Longzine. Carly M. Luthane. Drosanos Luvaras. Brooke Nicole Mahoney. Vivian M. Malsavage. Hayes Usman Martinez. Ethan Joseph Mason. Ian D. Matthew. Kaylee A. Matchy. Kyle R. Mayfield. Lauren G. Mayfield. Davis R. Motts. Dane Allen McBriar. Christina F. McCarty. Jacob F. McChesney. Logan James McCormick. Ian L. McDermott. Ashley Ann McQuaid. Trevor G. Meisner. Ria Estella Mangadot. Abby May Milheiser. Zachary W. Miller. Francis T. Moe. Corey M. Moore. Liberty Ellis Moore. Hunter Ray Morgan. Spencer William Morgan. Kylie L. Mulhern. Kiana Elizabeth Najedlo. Danielle R. Nett. Morgan R. Nett.
Jordan K. Newhouse Rustic. Danielle J. Novak. Austin Michael Nystrom. Ashlyn K. O'Brien. Connor M. O'Brien. Abigail Lucille Olson. Jordan Peter Oudenhoven. Nash J. Peters. Anna Sabata. Michael H. Sachs. Brando Antonio Salazar Fierros. Madison Mary Sanders. Kanesha Mar Santos. Eric Jeffrey Saxby. Bryce J. Schmidt. Maxwell Roy Schmidt. Stephanie Christine Scholl. Mackenzie Jean Scholes. Brett C. Schreiber. Kendra M. Schreiber. Kaylee Marie Ida Shu. Parker E. Shu.
Brooke A. Schumacher. Ryan David Schumer. Natalie E. Scholl. Tyler R. Seidel. Hunter R. Selly. Cassandra Maria Sesto. James J. Sievers. Alyssa Marie Sikora. Claire Marie Silverstein. Emma C. Simon. Lena C. Simon. Kyle S. Simonis. Cindy A. Simonis. Elena Rose Sirwa. Austin W. Skalecki. Jada M. Smith. Madison A. Smith. Samantha N. Smits. Tyler K. Starkle. Adam F. Stage. Connor B. Stark. Molly C. Stilges. Hunter J. Stoneman. Allison Renee Sweary. Jackson J. Tenner. Brooke M. Themar. Bennett L. Teese. Olivia Catherine Thompson. Kendall E. Tice. Noah L. Tatera. Morgan N. Torzala. Andrew T. Tremor. Rebecca M. Truex. Shay M. Turek. Ryan J. Tynan. Hannah M. Ullenbrook. Taylor D. Valentine. Dylan W. Van Alstrom. Maria N. Van Asten. Carter J. Vandening. Austin Richard Van Ness. Brienne Marie Van Handel.
Grace Grady Van Hammond. Van Sandbeek. Paul D. Van Bogart. Logan S. Vandenberg. Daniel P. Vandenboom. Jacqueline C. Vandenboom. Abigail Rose Vanderheiden. Joshua Scott Vanderheiden. Corrine Faith Van Evenhoven. Bradley T. Vanderberg. Noah S. Verbaco. Brittany N. Verbatim. Tyler Jacob Verstegen. Maxwell J. Volk. Luke James Walmart. Caitlin A. Wallace. Wyatt J. Wallace. Megan Ann Wanta. Gavin T. Warner. Alexander R. Warzy. William Norman Wegner. Ewan Moo Yoon Wei. Samuel J. Whitert. Shay E. Weingart. Isaac M. Werner. Zachary Allen West. Lauren E. Wilcox. Lauren A. Williams. Tyler W. Willing. Benjamin J. Willis. Sarah A. Wills. Zachary P. Whitman. Kaylee Elizabeth Wantor. Catherine J. Whiteman. Kristen L. Weingart. Joseph H. Yurkin. Veronica L. Young. Jack A. Zimmer. Connor A. Zerpel. Logan A. Zaromsky.
Also, the East Gate to Hidden Ridges is open this evening, so you can exit that way as well.